What if everything you know, your memories, your emotions, your choices, aren't actually yours? What if the world you see, the people you love, the life you believe you're living, is nothing more than a simulation? This question isn't new. Philosophers, scientists, and even tech billionaires have all asked it. But the strange thing is, the more advanced our technology becomes, the more convincing the simulation theory starts to look. Let's start with something simple. Video games. 20 years ago, games were pixelated, clunky, and obviously fake. Today, we have photorealistic worlds, AI characters that think and adapt, and VR systems that trick the brain into believing what isn't real. Now imagine what happens in another 50 years, or 500, or 5,000. If humans can already create artificial worlds that feel real, what's stopping a far more advanced civilization from doing the exact same thing, except with us inside? Simulation theory suggests that our entire universe, everything we experience, is essentially a highly detailed program. A cosmic computer running a reality so perfect we don't even notice the code. But what would the glitches look like? Some say déjà vu, that strange sense of reliving a moment, might be the simulation resetting. Others point to the Mandela Effect, where millions of people share the same false memory. Then there's quantum physics, where particles behave differently depending on whether they're being observed. Why would the universe need to render itself only when we're looking, unless it's saving processing power? Everywhere we turn, the world behaves like a complex system following rules, patterns, and algorithms. Even the human brain, the thing you call you, is just electrical signals firing in patterns. A biological computer, a system that can also be hacked, influenced, or rewired. But here's the real twist. If we're inside a simulation, then the simulation doesn't need to follow the same rules forever. It could change. It could update. It could glitch. It could end. Some people believe the universe expansion is actually the simulation growing larger, that the limits of physics, the speed of light, the structure of atoms, act like boundaries coded into a program. Others think consciousness is the key, that we're more than characters inside the simulation. We might be the reason it exists. And that raises a bigger question. If this is a simulation, who's running it? Is it future humans studying their past? A super-intelligent AI recreating its own history? An alien civilization? Or something else entirely? Even if we never know the answer, simulation theory changes the way we think about life. Because if this world is simulated, then meaning isn't assigned by the system, it's assigned by you. You decide the purpose. You decide the path. You decide what your story means. And maybe that's the point. Maybe the simulation isn't here to trap us. Maybe it's here to teach us, to help consciousness grow, evolve, and understand itself. Maybe the glitches, the emotions, the challenges, they're not mistakes. They're the lessons. But there's one more possibility, the one people don't like to think about. What if we create a simulation one day, so advanced, so detailed, so real, that the characters inside it begin to question if their world is real? If that happens, how would they know they aren't like us? How would we know we aren't like them? When you look at it that way, simulation theory isn't just a scientific question. It's a mirror, one that forces us to look deeper into our reality, our consciousness, and our existence. So maybe the real question isn't, is life a simulation? Maybe it's, what will you do with the time you have inside it? Because real or simulated, your life still feels real. Your pain still hurts. Your love still matters. Your choices still shape your world. And maybe that's all the reality you need.